Okay, make a great impression at an interview. Let's make it happen and crack it. So, my name is Keith Lau. I'm your recruitment advisor. Today is Monday, April 13th, 2020, and it's day 13 of my 30 days program. So, yesterday videos, I've told you how to prepare before the interview and to think of the possible interview questions and answers, and you have to research the company and also to review your whole business life. Okay, so today we will be talking about the first impression and what you need to do when you really meet someone, so how you get started. Okay, so just a quick one. So I'm doing the 30 days programs to help you get back your work because of the virus things. So just like my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then every day you have live videos like 50 minutes long for free, and every week on Saturday. So we also have a group coaching call while Zoom, so it's around 40 minutes to an hour. And you can also visit my free resources hub, which is contains a lot of career advice with career change, CV, interview skills, job search, and directions and strategies, and more than 230 articles already. So yeah, please also watch my previous videos from the start to beginning, and you will know all the links as usual. I will put it here so that you know where to find the resources. Okay, so okay, let's make some impressions. Okay, so to do that, you have to lead the flow. Okay, what do you mean by lead the flow? Right, first of all, you have to prepare some small talks first. Okay, whenever you have chance to meet someone, of course, be polite and ask, hey, how are you? And how's the weekend? Okay. So have you eaten your lunch as well? Okay. In Chinese, we also saying something like that when we meet somebody. So just wants to like take care of them and try to build that relationship first. Okay. So you don't want the first sentence to be, hey, may I know where's the toilet, right? Obviously, it's not, right? Of course not. So do you agree that impression does matter? Okay, comment below. What do you think? Okay, maybe yes or no. Okay, but as always, I mean, you can leave any comments here. It's live, right? So I can ask you to answer your questions in this video or after that, or I'll get back to you. So yeah, please do some more interactions and comments, and so that I can have more support. Okay, so by the way, people ask me, when is a good time for interview? Well, I think anytime. Why? Because if it's Monday or Friday, always say, hey, how was the weekend? If it's morning, good morning. If it's an afternoon, hey, have you finished the lunch? How was the lunch? Okay. So we always have something to talk, okay, about the company, about the environment, anything about how you get to the office, okay. But the bad timing, okay, well, actually is Monday morning. Okay, everyone is Monday blues. They don't want to get back to work, and you know what? Some of the companies always use the morning sections as team meetings, and then you will see the boss, right? So that's not good timing. And also for Friday afternoon, no, right? Because we always think about what to go to do. I mean, on weekends and with our friends. So we are not focused on you. Okay, we want you to be the only person in the interviews. Okay, and yeah, so anytime, okay, anytime is okay, but except like after work, right, like 6 p.m. or something. If you do that, basically they will also have a special arrangement for you, and this is not good, right? You just um use more time of work. It's not good as well. Okay, so why any other things? Yesterday video I've told you about to research the company and also the interviewer. So how powerful is it? So why is it so important? Do you understand? Is there's some impact. Why? Is whenever you go to the office, seems like you know that, right? Maybe you read the website, oh, the office is there, and then you may know the person. Then you can start to build a relationship of small talks, and then what I'm saying about lead the flow. So you can also ask, hey, perhaps maybe, yeah, it's good. Can I introduce myself? Thank you so much for your time, and then to meet with me and these opportunities, so that you can ask for, hey, it's possible to introduce myself. It's like a permissions, and you can start that, and then this is what you've prepared, right? Basically, you are already prepared about yourself and your introductions. Okay, so this is prevents them, change your, your pattern, okay? And then you can say what you've prepared, and from this, you can also lead the interviewers to ask subsequent questions. This is what I mean by lead the flow. And so obviously, I will also teach you how to do the tell me about yourself right now. So you can start introducing yourself rather than just sit here and wait like for the instructions, and you never know what they were going to ask. And then you sometimes some questions you can't really tell the people what they want, right? Because you just sit down and then don't know what they ask, they start. Okay, for example, okay, I don't know, you, for me is say, okay, how many times I've been go through the interviews, and then the interviewer asks me, or they don't even want to ask me about, tell me about, anyway, but they ask me, hey, why do you want to leave? Or they'll ask you, why are you so jumpy? And then it's hard to answer that, because if you tell them about yourself, and then you tell them about your career history, whether it's progressive, and then the mindset why you wants to change job from this and that, and then it's probably they will understand why you want to change, or the why you're so jumpy, okay? But if you just ask that questions, how can you structure the answer? Because they expect that you give them direct answers and in a short period of, of time, right? But even though, the start help yourself is basically like, I would recommend do 5 minutes or something, okay? So you see, you understand what I mean. You with me right now? Comment below the lead the flow points that are raised, okay? So, okay, let's start the self introductions and about tell me about yourself. I will recommend you to do the 3 simple steps, which I also during my first live in LinkedIn, I did that, and it's about who, why, and what approach. Okay, remember, like less than 5 minutes, so don't like over the tap water and then blah, 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 talk too much. Okay, so sharp point, and then you have prepared already. So who is, of course, who are you, right? And you tell people more about yourself, and why. Okay, why are you so good? Okay, why they have to hire you, basically. And what is what makes you different and stand out from other candidates, other competitors, and anything you are so special that other people cannot do, right? Basically, that is the concept. So perhaps I could also just do this as a demo and quickly introduce myself. And I also recommend that I will use acronym or abbreviations, okay, so that people could easily memorize it, remember me, because at the end of the day, at that day, they may have go through a lot of interviews. And you know what, for example, even HR, we call a lot of candidates, and sometimes it is quite challenging whenever you receive a call, hey, my name is Peter. Who's Peter, right? So there's maybe millions of Peter. So that's why always, do something special that people could remember you. Okay, and then for me, I'll use RMB. Okay, RMB, of course, is because I'm not like, of course, money, but I'm not that kind of person. It's just because it's a well-known currency accurate abbreviations, right? So these will be something people could remember. But you may be using ABC 123, whatever. This is just my suggestions. Okay, so number one, R. I am a recruiter. Okay, I was a recruiter. Okay, and also right now is your recruitment advisor, and I have 10 years recruitment experiences, and most of my work will be with MNC, multinational corporations. I'll manage the recruitment team, and also to help companies to hire the best suitable talents, as well as some companies to do employer branding projects. Okay, so this is really I would say simple. And then secondly, the M, okay, M stands for many proven track record. So, well, I have many, successful case that I could share. For example, right now in LinkedIn, when I started in December 2019, just in 3 months, then my posts, all the posts, videos, or whatever, attracted more than 2.3 million views. And I actually also help 100 people, through LinkedIn in this period. And you know what? Some of the students is basically all over the world. Well, this is really interesting, and I'm very happy on that. And by the way, during my 10 years recruitment experience, I've helped more than 400 50 people, basically hire them, okay, and to their dream job, their ideal next roles. So that will be great, okay, that I share those numbers. And remember that you can also share those figures, okay, which means like percentage increase or decrease, okay, you have the compensate cost or whatever, okay. Just like what I've told you, okay, okay, I've conducted, more than 6,000 interviews, and you know what, I'm still reading 800 CVs per month. It seems like something like that. Okay, so finally is the B. Okay, the B is stands for both in-house HR and recruitment agencies background. And what I believe is, I see a lot of coaches, they may have industry background and then somehow suddenly become a career coach, or they are doing recruitment agencies for a long time and they have own recruitment firm and then they become the career coach, or people having been in-house HR and then they are doing career coach right now, or even some cases, as I mentioned earlier, it's like, okay, if I was CFO, okay, or finance directors, then definitely I can coach junior accountants or finance manager or something. But for me, the special thing is I have both in-house HR and agency background, as well as in my young ages, I was actually working in FMCG and pharmaceutical field. So I think I've been going through all those things. I mean, seeing a lot more cases. Okay, so that's why I think it's the differentiate with some other people's, okay, because I've been going through that. So if you learn from me, maybe, okay, you can save more times for try and error. And this is why it's different for, just say, the job of recruitment advisor, okay? So that is something that you can think about that today and then craft your answers and stories, okay? So this is a kind of like a very quick demo or introduction. So what do you think? Okay, comment below. Is it easy to follow right now? Okay, so you know the who, why, what approach. Okay, and again, I just want to remind you, everything in the interviews is just trainable, learnable skills, and you can practice, you can prepare, you can find someone to do it, okay, as a mock interviews, and then you can excel it. Okay, just be yourself and then be polite, and then just passionate about the role. Okay, so tomorrow I will go through some common interview questions with you, okay, and tell you how you can tackle it. So do you feel excited? Okay, will you still follow my 30 days program? Okay, so by the way, I do have something special for you, okay, as I also mentioned yesterday, is I developed interview tips, okay. In fact, when I was working as a recruiter, every time I also want to give these tips or guides to people who are going to attend an interview. So what they need to prepare and like a checklist or something. So this is an excellent guide and it's free of charge to your email directly. So I'll just read out the links here, or you can find the links later. So www.next-role.com /interview tips. Okay, just interview tips is one word. It's so simple. So next-role.com /interview tips. Okay. And also, I also have a master class, like 5 winning steps to get any jobs in interview. So you can take a look if you have time to go through my website. So remember, today's takeaway is, first of all, leave a good impression. Okay, you lead the flow and don't wait the interviewer to ask you any questions so that you don't prepare. Okay, lead them to ask what you've prepared. And then secondly, you can start introducing yourself. If you introduce yourself, try to think of some stories and something that people could remember. For example, you can follow my approaches like who, why, and what. Okay, so thank you so much for watching these videos, and I will see you tomorrow. And let me know your comments, I mean, your favorite parts or your best takeaway. And I will see you tomorrow, and I will give you more information about interview questions. Okay, see you. Bye-bye.